Hey guys, Megabass America field staff Theo Edinburgh here, and I'm going to show you how to dissect shallow cover with our newly expanded upon sleeper family of baits. This line of baits now includes the original dark sleeper, our sleeper gill, and the all-new sleeper craw. It's going to be a fun one. Stay tuned. Good one on the dark sleeper. How you do it on that dark sleeper? Top of the head. Big dark sleeper fish going back. Alright guys, it's summertime, it's hot out. These fish are pulled up on shallow cover. They're getting up under the shade in docks, lily pads, reeds, all that kind of stuff. So I decided to start with the weedless dark sleeper here. So the great part about all the baits in these family is they've got a concealed hook so that you can throw it up into cover, not worry about snagging, and get them out on this straight braid. I was actually put onto this bite earlier this week when I caught a 5.5 pounder on this exact bait up under a dock, which I'll show here. So that fish clued me into what was going on here, and I just peppered them with a different assortment of sleeper baits, and they've been eating all of them. So you just saw me catch a couple on this dark sleeper. We're gonna switch it up to the sleeper gill and show you what's up. Sleeper gill doing work in the reeds here. She wanted that sleeper gill. Hey. Big largies on that sleeper gill. They're eating it today. Alright guys, that's it for the sleeper gill. Found it worked best around reeds, just slow rolling it. In those reeds, a lot of bluegill were spawning around the beds, and there were bass waiting on the edge of those reeds to ambush. So this little bite-sized bluegill was just a perfect imitator, and they lashed out and grabbed it. So, on to the sleeper craw. Right away on that sleeper craw. Sleeper craw doing work. Two casts in a row on the sleeper craw. Yeah, net.
That's pushing 5. That's pushing 6, bro. Out of there. You go, that's pushing 5. Yeah, okay, buddy.
MNPB on the sleeper craw.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she hammered it.
That thing is so far gone.
She hammered it. Dude. That's bigger than I thought it was, dude.
Alright guys, that's it for today. Ended up catching them really good on all the sleeper baits, but this new sleeper craw stole the show. With that, I'm going to go into the best way I've found to fish each of these baits and why they excel at those applications. As for the original dark sleeper and the new sleeper craw, I fish them very similarly because they have a flat belly weight on the bottom that allows them to be skipped very effectively up under docks, which is where I found these baits to be most effective. When around docks, I would skip these baits up under the dock, allow it slack to hit the bottom, and slowly shake this slack, or more pop the slack, inches at a time, just working that bait gradually along the bottom. And oftentimes when I would reel up to check that slack, or hop my bait a couple times, is when I would get bit, and you want to hit them right away and try to get them out of the cover as quickly as you can. As for the sleeper gill, it has a more narrow belly weight here, which I found gives the bait a great shimmy when you're swimming the bait, as opposed to just hopping the bait. So, I decided to cast this bait out and fish it with a slow, steady retrieve, much like you would a swim jig. I fished the sleeper gill primarily around bluegill beds, which was very effective for me as it matched the hatch extremely well. In these ways, I found all the sleeper baits excel as an ultra-realistic alternative to traditional skirted bass jigs, both swim jigs and flipping jigs. The weedless nature of these baits allows me to throw them anywhere I would throw one of these traditional jigs, but because of their new profiles and their ultra-realistic colors, I'm able to get bites I otherwise would have missed. As with all the other sleeper baits I fished today, I was fishing the new sleeper craw on a 7'5" Levante braillist. This rod's got a 3/8 to 1 ounce lure rating, allowing me to accurately present all of those baits I was fishing today. In addition, I paired it with straight braid, and I was able to get them out of cover easily and keep them pinned. In addition to that rod, all of the other baits and gear I used today will be linked down in the description of this video with key models and colors that made this video possible. I'd like to thank you all for watching this video and wish you the best of luck with our newly expanded sleeper line of baits. Thank you.